This is a problem that causes a lot of students in elementary school and middle school to have a lot of problems because it involves taking a carry. We have a 100 minus 67, and all of a sudden they say, I have two zeros. How am I supposed to do this? Well, we have 100 minus 67, so if I cross that out, I make that a 9, and I carry a 1, now we could do it. We have 10 minus 7 is 3, and 9 minus 6 is a 3. So the answer is 33. But about this time, the student has a meltdown. So a teacher comes along and says, we have a test coming up. We know that you're struggling. Here's another way to look at this. What if I would just subtract 1 from 100 and 1 from 67? So now we have 99 minus 66. Is that an easier problem? And the student's face lights up and said, yeah, that's 33. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 6 is 3. Oh, it works. And so the student does this without really knowing why. That's what this video is about. Now, a question we might have. Well, what if I would subtract 2? Does it still work? The answer is 33. Well, let's see. If I take 100 minus 2, that's 98. And 67 minus 2 is 65. And I do the subtraction. 8 minus 5 is 3. 9 minus 6 is 3. And it works. That could have been a coincidence. Let's try 3. Let's subtract 3 from both sides. This is interesting. So now we have 97 minus 64, and 7 minus 4 is 3, and 9 minus 6 is 3. It works. Why? So let's look at the algebra and see why it works. Let's go back where we said that we subtracted 1 and we subtracted 1. Okay? And we know that it works for any number. We put in 1, we put in 2, we put in 3. So to write the algebraic equation, we would say 100 minus x, this is this, and then we subtract it. There's our subtraction. 67 minus x, and we put this in parentheses, and we put our equal sign. Now, this 67 minus x can be seen as this 67 minus 1. So we have that. Why does this work? Well, let's simplify the equation a little bit. We have 100 minus x. There's not much we do with that. But we have this subtraction sign right here, and then in parentheses 67 minus x. That's the same as saying negative 1 times what's inside the parentheses. So that becomes minus 67 plus x. What we know about negative x plus x? What happens? They cancel. If I have x minus x, I have 0. So the two variables go away, and what I'm left with is what I started with, 100 minus 67. So, can I use any value for x? Let's see. So let's say that x is equal to 5. We'll just do that. So we have 100 minus 5 and 67 minus 5. When we did this earlier, a student would say, oh, that's easy now. That's 95. And that's a subtraction of 62, because 67 minus 5 is 62. Oh, that gives me 33. We know that. Algebraically, we would substitute that 5 in for the x, and what we have is 100 minus 5 minus 67 in parentheses minus 5, and that's equal to, I could say 100 minus 5 right here is 95, and 67 minus 5 here is 62, and that's going to give me my 33, which is what we did here.